Hello and welcome. Today, we're heading to a few small, sun-kissed islands off the coast of Western Australia. Here, in this remote paradise, lives a tiny marsupial with a permanent, heartwarming smile. Meet the quokka, an animal so cheerful it's often called the happiest animal on Earth. But there's much more to this creature than just its famous grin. What allows these little animals to thrive in such an isolated environment? And what challenges do they face behind that adorable expression? Join us as we explore the fascinating world of the quokka. So, what exactly is a quokka? At first glance, you might think it's a miniature kangaroo or a tiny wallaby, and you'd be on the right track. Quokkas belong to the same family, Macropodidae, which includes all kangaroos and the wallabies. They're about the size of a domestic cat, with coarse, grayish-brown fur, a short, broad face, and the small, rounded ears. But the feature that truly sets them apart is their mouth. The unique curvature of their lips, combined with their relaxed facial muscles, creates the illusion of a constant, gentle smile. This endearing quality has captured hearts worldwide, making the quokka an internet sensation and a must-see for visitors to Western Australia. Unlike their larger relatives who roam vast open spaces, quokkas are primarily found on islands, most famously on Rottnest Island and the Bald Island. In fact, Rottnest Island was named Ratnast, meaning rat's nest, by a Dutch explorer in the 17th century who mistook the abundant quokkas for giant rats. This isolation has been both a blessing and a curse. Living on islands with few natural predators allowed their populations to flourish without the constant threat of being hunted. They make their homes in dense scrubland, coastal forests, and the heathlands, often creating pathways through the thick vegetation. However, this limited habitat also makes them extremely vulnerable. They are entirely dependent on these small pockets of land, where resources like food and the water can be scarce, and the conditions can change dramatically with the seasons. Life on these dry, windswept islands requires incredible resilience, and the quokka has some amazing tricks up its sleeve for survival. One of its most remarkable adaptations is its ability to go for long periods without drinking fresh water. Instead, they get most of the moisture they need directly from the plants they eat, such as succulents and the leaves. This is a crucial skill, especially during the hot, dry summer months when freshwater sources can completely disappear. To conserve even more energy and the water, quokkas are primarily nocturnal. They spend the hottest parts of the day resting in the shade of dense bushes and they only come out to forage for food in the cooler evenings and at night. They also store fat in their short, rat-like tails, which acts as an energy reservoir, helping them get through times when food is hard to find. These adaptations are a perfect example of how animals evolve to fit their unique environments. Like all marsupials, the quokka has a fascinating reproductive cycle. After a short gestation period of about a month, the mother gives birth to a single, tiny, underdeveloped baby called a joey. This joey is incredibly small, about the size of a jelly bean. Immediately after birth, it instinctively crawls into its mother's pouch. Here, it latches onto a teat and continues its development in a safe, warm, and nourishing environment. The joey will spend the next 6 months growing inside the pouch. As it gets bigger, it will start to peek its head out, curiously observing the world. Eventually, it will begin to take short trips outside, though it will quickly hop back into the pouch at the first sign of danger. After about a year, the young quokka is independent, but this pouch-based upbringing gives it the best possible start in life. Despite their cheerful reputation and the global popularity, quokkas are classified as a vulnerable species. Their biggest threats are linked to their limited island habitats. Bushfires can be devastating, destroying huge areas of the scrubland they rely on for food and shelter. Habitat loss on the mainland due to urban development and the agriculture has also drastically reduced their numbers, sir. Furthermore, human interaction, while often well-intentioned, can be harmful. Feeding quokkas human food can make them sick, and the increased tourism brings the risk of disease and the disturbance to their natural behaviors. Thankfully, conservation efforts are in full swing. These programs focus on protecting their island sanctuaries, managing fire risks, and educating visitors on how to interact with these animals responsibly. The rule is simple: look, don't touch, and never feed them. From their unique island homes and the clever survival skills to their endearing smiles, quokkas are truly one of a kind. They are a powerful symbol of resilience, thriving in a tough environment while seemingly never losing their cheerful disposition. But their story is also a reminder that even the happiest faces in the animal kingdom are fragile and depend on our protection. These friendly, uniquely Australian creatures show you as the beauty and the wonder of the natural world. And yet as our responsibility to ensure their smiles continue to brighten our planet for generations to come. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the quokka, don't forget to like this video and to subscribe for more adventures into the wild. See you next time.